Good afternoon, members of the House Education Committee. My name is Miriam Assad, and I attend the University of New Mexico. Today, I'm presenting a proposal on an equipment grant program in order to bridge the infrastructure gap in our school kitchens. We're asking for 5 million grant program to modernize school kitchens for the health of our students and our economy. So our briefing today will cover the state of our current kitchens and the primary research findings from our school and the economic multiplier that proves that this 5 million grant will benefit not only the students in our states, but our state as a whole. New Mexico made history with the universal free meals, which we all know and we all appreciate, but as cited by the Pew Charitable Trust, our kitchens are stuck in the past. We are providing the access to food, but we lack the access to healthy food. We lack the access to provide fresh, local nutrition, and this program is a way to enable that and to enable scratch cooking for our students because our students do deserve the best as they are our future of our state. The problem is that most of our school kitchens were built for the whole heat and serve method when it comes to food. They lack drainage, ventilation, and prep spaces that are actually needed for a nice farm to school or nutritious meal that all our students deserve. And we are forced to buy processed food from out of state, leaking our tax dollars, our New Mexico money, to other states like California and the Midwest when we have great agriculture here and we have students that are deserving of that agriculture. So, to understand this, I went a little bit more than just researching and looking online. I went to interview some teachers um, and not only public schools, but private schools as well, and a private school called Salam Academy, and other public schools throughout the state. And I was able to find that 85% of equipment is either missing or it's not functional to create more nutritious meals. And schools can't process about 500 pounds of carrots because they don't have the slicing, they don't have the temperature, they don't have the right equipment to actually hold or even serve these foods. It really creates a barrier between what we can hold and what we can serve, and right now neither of those things are the agriculture that we want to provide our students with. So this isn't just about hunger, it's also about the education of our students. My research with local teachers, actually one of the first questions I asked them was, do you think this affects the students' learning? And majority of the teachers voted yes. Um, we need to understand that nutrition doesn't just affect weight, it directly correlates to the ability for a student to study effectively. And investing in the health of our students and therefore investing in the health of our students is therefore investing in the education of our students, which leads us to a better state with more with younger people and professional careers, building our state for growth, building our economy, and benefiting our state in every which way. So I'm proposing a 5 million equipment grant program managed by the PED for high impact kitchen machinery. And this funds industrial food processors, walk-in coolers, and combi ovens. Um, Most importantly, we want to include a priority system. And that system is that districts sourcing 20% local produce receive top tier one funding access, therefore they get first dibs, basically. So this program really ends up paying for itself. According to the New Mexico Department of Finance and Administration, every $1 spent locally generates $1.60 in economic activity. So when we modernize our kitchen, spending this one time amount actually benefits our state more so in the long run. And as a population health student, I view this preventative I view this as preventative medicine. We're fighting childhood obesity, we're fighting war rates of childhood diabetes, and the research that confirms a 5 million investment today saves tens thousands investment in Medicaid, which is a great bonus for our state. Sorry, I've never seen my camera move like that. So stakeholders often worry about the maintenance or the training that is involved in this. And our proposal includes technical assistance, partnerships with the NMDA, and chef style training for the staff. The cost of doing nothing efficient, like it outweighs the cost of doing something now or doing a training and providing a fund that will last 15 to 20 years rather than not doing anything and having to pay for everything for 15 to 20 years, having to pay for Medicaid costs, having to pay for not paying our staff, having to suffer all the consequences basically in the long run, rather than dealing with it right now and not having to suffer any consequences really, unless it's short-term consequences. So basically, this whole program is just another opportunity that we have to turn a budget surplus into a permanent bridge from health to wealth. And let's ensure that universal free meals doesn't just mean that we are feeding our students and like filling their bellies as long as they're not hungry, but rather we are nourishing our students with the best that our state has to offer. And yeah. So thank you. I'm open to questions. And here I have my work sorted. Thank you.